Snuggle in and get cozy. It's story time.
Bennie the Beaver was full of excitement as he scampered off to his very first day of school. He loved learning, especially when it came to reading new stories and writing his own. His tiny paws gripped his pencil as he practiced writing his name in big, neat letters. The jungle was full of other young animals learning to read and write, but Bennie had one big dream: to become the best architect the jungle had ever seen. "Good morning, teacher," Bennie said with a polite smile, eager to start his day. As he sat down at his desk, he wondered what adventures lay ahead for him. Would he build great dams? Design homes for all his animal friends? As Bennie grew older, he discovered his love for drawing. One day, his teacher, Mrs. Owl, introduced a new lesson: painting and drawing buildings. Bennie's eyes lit up. He spent every free moment practicing drawing tall trees, strong lodges, and even mighty dams. "Please, Mrs. Owl, may I show you my drawing?" Bennie would ask with a big grin. Mrs. Owl always praised Bennie's work. "You have a gift, Bennie," she'd say, her wide eyes twinkling. Soon, Bennie's artwork was admired by all his classmates, and he would spend afternoons drawing by the river, sketching the beautiful lodges and imagining new ways to make them even better. His heart filled with pride every time he held up a finished drawing. When Bennie finished school, it was time to go to college to learn how to be an architect. It was an exciting new chapter in his life. The campus was huge, with tall trees, rivers, and plenty of space to learn and grow. "Wow," Bennie said, looking around at all the different animals busy studying. He couldn't wait to start. His professors taught him how to draw blueprints, understand the strength of different woods, and plan large dams that could hold back the strongest rivers. Every day, Bennie would take his seat in the front row, his pencil ready. "Please, could you explain that again?" he would ask during his lessons, making sure to understand every detail. College life was tough, but Bennie was determined to be the best architect he could be. In college, Bennie made lots of new friends. There was Ollie the owl, who always knew the best study spots, and Rita the rabbit, who loved to work on projects together. "Hey, Bennie, would you like to study with us under the big oak tree?" Ollie asked one day, and Bennie couldn't say yes fast enough. Together, they formed a study group, helping each other with their projects. Bennie always brought snacks, like nuts and berries, to share. "Thank you, Bennie. You always bring the best treats," Rita would say with a smile. Their days were filled with laughter, studying, and dreaming about their futures. Bennie felt so lucky to have such good friends. After graduating, Bennie finally landed his dream job as an architect. He joined a team of skilled animals, including Mr. Otter, who had been building dams for years. "Welcome, Bennie. We're so glad you're here," said Mr. Otter with a warm smile. Bennie couldn't wait to get started. His first task was to help design a new dam for the jungle's river. He worked day and night, carefully drawing every detail. "Could you pass me that branch, please?" he asked as the team began building. Bennie loved being part of something so important. As the dam started to take shape, Bennie felt proud knowing that his hard work would keep the jungle safe from floods. One dark, stormy night, disaster struck. An old dam deep in the jungle broke, and water began flooding the homes of the animals. Bennie woke up to the sound of rushing water. "Oh no," he exclaimed, his heart racing. The animals needed help, and fast. Bennie quickly gathered his team. "We need to build a new dam, and we need to do it now," he shouted over the roar of the water. Everyone worked together, including animals from all over the jungle. Beavers, otters, and even birds helping to lift the branches. They worked tirelessly through the night. "Thank you, everyone, for working so hard," Bennie said, exhausted but grateful. Finally, as dawn broke, the new dam stood strong, holding the floodwaters back. After the flood, Bennie knew that many of the animals would need help rebuilding their homes. He and his team worked around the clock to design safe and cozy new houses for everyone. "Rita, how would you like your new burrow to look?" Bennie asked kindly. "Oh, Bennie, thank you. I'd love for it to have a cozy little entrance and a room for my family," Rita replied. Bennie designed the perfect home for her, and soon he was helping other animals like Ollie the owl and Sandy the squirrel. "Thank you, Bennie. You're a lifesaver," Sandy said, and Bennie smiled, knowing he was making a difference. A few weeks later, another storm rolled in. The wind howled through the trees, and the rain poured down, but this time, the new dam held strong. The jungle stayed safe and dry. "The dam worked!" Bennie shouted joyfully as he watched the river stay calm. The animals cheered, grateful for Bennie's hard work. "Thank you, Bennie, for protecting our homes," the animals shouted, hugging him. Bennie blushed and said, "It wasn't just me. It was all of us working together." His heart swelled with pride as he realized that the jungle was now a safe and happy place for everyone, no matter the weather. To celebrate their safety and the hard work that went into building the new dam, the animals decided to throw a big party. "Let's all bring something to share," Bennie said. The animals gathered in the clearing by the river, each bringing delicious food: nuts, berries, fruits, and leafy greens. They ate together, sharing stories and laughter. "Thank you, Bennie, for all you've done," the animals said, lifting their plates in a toast to him. The celebration lasted long into the night, with dancing, singing, and full bellies. Under the twinkling stars, the jungle felt alive with joy. As the party came to an end, the animals began to yawn. "I think it's time for bed," Bennie said softly. One by one, the animals said their goodnights and made their way back to their homes, knowing they were safe and sound. Bennie returned to his lodge by the river, curled up in his warm bed, and listened to the gentle sound of the water flowing past. He smiled, feeling happy and proud of everything they had accomplished. As Bennie closed his eyes, he whispered, "Good night, jungle." Soon, all the animals were fast asleep, dreaming sweet dreams in their cozy, safe homes. And now, it's your turn to rest, dear one. Like Bennie and his friends, you've had a busy day full of learning, fun, and friendship. Close your eyes, snuggle in tight, and let sweet dreams fill your heart. Remember, you are loved and you are safe. Nighty-night, sleep tight.